excused. We'll need a motion to excuse her. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Miller, thank you.
Second.
Second.
Thank you.
Lawson.
Aye.
Workman.
Aye.
Kyle.
Aye.
Miller.
Aye.
Terry, if you would call the roll.
Steve Workman.
Here.
Jason Kyle.
Here.
Dennis Miller.
Here.
Dan Lawson.
Here.
All right. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, good evening and welcome everyone to the October 1st meeting of the Ashland City Council. As you can see, our mayor's not with us this evening. That's okay. We only have one item on the agenda this evening, and so it should be a brief meeting. However, doesn't lessen the importance of our business to conduct. With that, then, we'll begin with the approval of the minutes from the September 17th meeting. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections to those minutes, I'll ask for a motion to approve as submitted.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you.
Lawson.
Aye.
Workman.
Aye.
Kyle.
Aye.
Miller.
Aye.
Minutes will stand approved. First ordinance this evening will be an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a facilities management contract with I3 Verticals LLC to provide court case management software for the Ashland Municipal Court, obviating formal advertising and bidding, and declaring an emergency.
Move for non-reading in full. Second.
Thank you.
Lawson.
Aye.
Workman.
Aye.
Kyle.
Aye.
Miller.
Aye.
All right. This is just what it says, which is an update of the software that the court uses. Is that correct, Judge?
I wouldn't call it an update. I would call it a purging and completely new system.
A purging and completely new system for the courts.
Quite an undertaking.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's not how it was presented to me, so I appreciate your clarifying. Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay, great. Do you have anything to add
I
to?
do, and if you don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
not at all,
absolutely.
please,
I brought my clerk in case there's like factual data.
certainly.
But I would, since, I mean, there's public, I'm sure a little public interest in this, and I think council should have an explanation of what we are doing and why, because it is a fairly significant expenditure. We have, well, at least since I've been at the court, 14 years, and I think probably 8 or 9 years prior to that, used CMI to provide our case management software. And it's a workable product. The case management software, we're entangled with it in everything we do at the court. When tickets come in, they get entered into that system. I use it in the courtroom. We use it for our calendar and our dockets. People can view it online if they want to go on our website. Even down to when people make payments, electronic payments of fines or costs or post a bond. All of that software is tied up in the business of the court. Our accounting depends on it. And as you all know, we usually have total intake or income at the court of about $4 million a year, every penny of which we have to account for. So the software, it doesn't just manage the cases. It's in our accounting, it's in our probation department, it's everywhere. And I have personally never been happy with it. And I don't think a single member of my staff, except maybe the bookkeeping department, has ever been happy with it. They are non-responsive when we have issues or problems. A lot of times they don't even get back with us at all. And it's a one-size-fits-all product. What they make, it's used overseas. It's used in courts in every state in Ohio. It's not something that's specific to our activities. It's unwieldy. It's difficult to use. And what they do, and what's really upset me with the company, because changing this out is a massive undertaking for us. I had never intended to minimize it and don't want to minimize it. This is a big undertaking. It'll affect everything that we do. Hopefully, it'll make us more efficient and save us a bunch of money. Keeley doesn't want me to say how much money I think it's going to save because, we don't want to overstate it. But I think we're gonna save well north of $100,000 in the first couple of years.
Great.
Because what CMI does, they took their case management software and they split it into three pieces. One for the traffic and criminal division, one for probation, there's one for our jury selection process. And they break down these individual modules, and then every 4 or 5 years, they update one of them. And they make it compulsory that we buy it. It's like a planned obsolescence.
Sure.
It's like my Samsung refrigerator, you know? You're not supposed to expect it to last more than 2 years and you throw it away.
Yes.
And that's how the software is. They come in every 4 or 5 years and they want another 150 grand for a new piece of software. And our old one works just fine, but they'll discontinue it. They won't support it anymore. So they force the courts into buying these new products over and over and over again. And then if you try to get out of there, which I really wanted to do about 6 years ago, they hold your data hostage. They save our data in proprietary file formats. So anytime I threaten to switch to a new provider, they say, well, it'll cost you 150 grand to get your file formats translated into the new file format. And that's how they keep courts from switching. So we spend an awful lot of money on software. Now, I guess the good news for the city, you know, the court has its own discretionary funds that we raise through court costs for the purpose of the computerization of the court. And we have sufficient funds now. We've been saving. We have sufficient funds in our computer fund to pay for this. But obviously, under the statute, those are city funds, and we cannot spend them without city council appropriating the funds, even though, you know, we collected the money. It's not a general fund appropriation. There's been a lot of work that's gone on to this. We have looked at multiple providers before we settled on the one that we're going to go with. The price is almost a little too good to be true, so I'm a little skeptical, but they're assuring us we're going to get it done for less than $90,000, which is less than CMI said it would even cost to translate our data. They wanted $145,000 to translate our data. These guys are going to translate our data for us for $25,000, and that is included in their cost estimate. The real good news about this company is that this is a custom product. It's not a one-size-fits-all. They have designed this for the Ashland Municipal Court and are ready to continue to do that. They're still using the same basic software structure they've used for 14 years. So we're not going to get hit every 4 or 5 years with, hey, you got to buy new software. Plus, we'll keep our own data. We will maintain the data on our servers, and nobody else will have control over our data. So it's something I wanted to do for a long time. Obviously, we had to get the money together and find the right partner to do it with, but I'm really confident that we've done that.
Certainly.
But it is a big undertaking, make no mistake about it. Our bookkeeping processes, the way we maintain the records is going to change. The website's going to change. Everything's going to be impacted, hopefully for the better.
Good.
What's your time frame for the transition, John?
Well, CMI's planning on pulling the plug, July of 2025. They will no longer support our current software. They're just going to turn it off. So we have to have it done before then. But they've already been in, they've already started demonstrating it to the staff. One of the other things, I'm not a computer guy at all, but one of the other things that I like about it is that it's very intuitive. When you look at it, it's not like what we're using now. It's almost like you're using a Microsoft product. You click a drop-down menu and everything's in drop-down menus. It's like using Outlook. Everything's really easy to use, and I think we're really going to like it.
Good, good.
And you won't be beholden to that 150,000 ransom money they're trying to.
No, these guys are going to translate it for us, and they've already done this. We're only going to be the second court in Ohio to adopt this new software, which is web-based. It's not anything like what we've had before. Bowling Green Municipal Court has already done it, and Keeley's been in contact with their clerk. They're very happy with it. But yeah, they translated Bowling Green's data without a hitch.
Wow.
So they have some sort of a algorithm, is that the right? They have an algorithm that translates the data.
And you're pleased with their support team and so
So
forth?
far,
Yeah.
I mean, and we'll have to find some of that out as we go, but it can't be worse than CMI. I mean, CMI support is we call it the problem and they ignore us.
Yeah,
So far, when we call these guys, they call us back or show up,
yeah.
which is nice.
Where are they out of?
Texas
Okay,
is their main office, but they have people on the ground in Ohio.
yeah. Great.
Is
They're,
there,
they're really trying to break into the Ohio courts market. And I think we got a deal. And my personal belief is one of the reasons we got a deal is they think if they get our court that
Right.
other courts will follow.
Your timing is good.
What's that?
Your timing is good.
Yeah, they're trying to get into the state, and many judges around the state are very unhappy with their case management software.
So,
is their
Andy,
proposal time sensitive? It's not that I disagree with it, but I'm just wondering the purpose of declaring an emergency. Does this expire within a month or something like that?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Also because we will automatically enter into contract with CMI within 45 days before the end of the year.
Okay, that
we need
explains
to-
it then.
We're tied up.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you, that explains it, yeah.
Need to get her done.
Mr. Lawson's referring to the fact that declaring an emergency allows this to go into effect immediately. Okay,
Yeah, but I think the issue is we want to get the contract in place so we can dump CMI before the deadline, so they don't charge us any more money.
Attorney Bush, as an end user, would you agree with everything the judge has said?
I don't use their system as much as they do, but I wholeheartedly believe that what he's telling you is true.
Very good. Yeah, good.
Anybody else have any other questions? I
All
mean, the
right.
cost savings, if they turn out to be as we believe they will, are gonna be very significant. But that's really not the point. The point is, we have a product that just doesn't work very well for us.
Right.
Time for a change.
Yep.
Definitely, yeah.
Sounds good.
Did you do okay, Keely?
Fortunately, she can't fire me.
Well, thank you for being here, Judge, and we
Yes.
appreciate your explanation.
I'm happy to be here, and I appreciate the chance to come and address you guys, and
Yeah,
I appreciate you being good stewards of the taxpayers' money.
we appreciate you as well, so thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, hearing no further discussion, is there a motion to approve the ordinance on the first reading?
So moved.
Second,
Thank you.
Workman.
Aye.
Kyle.
Aye.
Miller.
Aye.
Lawson.
aye,
I'll move to suspend the rules for 3 separate readings, 3 separate days.
Second.
Thank you.
Kyle.
Aye.
Miller.
Aye.
Lawson.
aye,
Workman.
Aye. Motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you.
Miller.
Aye.
Lawson.
aye,
Workman.
Aye.
Kyle.
Aye.
Ordinance 63-24.
Ordinance is approved. Yes, thank you, Judge. I spoke with the mayor this morning, by the way, and he agreed that his recommendation would be to approve as well unanimously, so, yeah, for what that's worth. And moving then on the agenda down through, there are no resolutions, no public hearing items, no old business or new business unless council has something to bring forward. Our finance director is not here this evening, so we'll go right to council comments. Mr. Lawson, if you'd like to go first.
well, I'm sure people have been on Claremont and seen that the cones are out. Just be patient with us. It's just part of the improvements of the city.
Yeah, right. And they are on schedule.
Right.
It appears, so, yeah. Mr. Miller?
This Thursday, October 3rd, there is a National Manufacturing Day celebration that will be held at the Business Park behind Ashland Conveyor Products. The time is 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So, I invite everybody to come out. Lunch will be available to purchase from some of the food trucks that will be there. But, manufacturing is the backbone of our communities, so we when we have an opportunity to show them how much we appreciate them, it'd be a good time to come out and show our support, so.
Definitely.
And then, everybody anticipates this one, Wednesday, October 9th, will be the 8th annual live fire demonstration. So, it's gonna be at the AU Fraternity Circle.
Which is
New
off
lo,
of Broad.
new location, yeah. So, anyway,
Which is off
it is a
of-
good event. to
It's off of
show-
Broad Street.
Off of Broad Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right off of Broad Street. So, that's gonna be at 5:30 on October 9th, so everybody's invited to come out to that too.
Thank you. Mr. Kyle?
Since Angela's not here, I'll bring this up. I saw that leaf pickup was announced. The dates and zones and all of that is available on the city website and also on the city Facebook page, so plan accordingly. It's always a thing. It's always, my leaves didn't fall in time, my leaves fell too early, but we'll get around, we'll get everybody's picked up, and it'll be awesome. And just a reminder that Trick or Treat is actually on Halloween this year. Right.
October 31st.
Yep, from 5 to 7.
Yep, thank you.
Before you move on, that reminded me,
You already had your.
sorry. I've noticed this year, quite a few people have blown their leaves out into the street. Please do not do that, especially dangerous for motorcyclists, even bicyclists. So, make sure you do not blow your leaves out into the street. You need to do it on the curb lawn, and, they'll be by to pick it up, on your appointed day.
It's even harder on the storm system because they blow down, plug up the storm drains, then they flood your neighbor's property. So, because the water doesn't have anywhere to go. So, help us out, keep them in the tree lawn. So,
Thank
that's all I
you.
got.
The trick or treat, by the way, is rain or shine. So everybody that takes part in that, please know that and enjoy. And I will say, as part of my comments, that the downtown looks fantastic. The city crew that has gone to work to make our city look very fallish, I would say was a great success. And I hope everyone enjoys it to the extent that we do. So with that, then we'll go right to comments and questions from our audience. If anyone has anything they'd like to address council about, please step up to the podium and state your name, your ward, and please let us know your concerns. We have a few people in the audience. If you'd like to address council, now's your opportunity. Certainly, sir. If you would.
You guys gave me ample opportunity to put in a good project, and that's what I came here for. And I started thinking about more local issues they kind of slipped my mind. We all get kind of sucked up into the whole national thing. We don't even think about like real issues like that actually affect our daily lives. So
You're
thanks for bringing
very
that to my attention.
And what is your name again?
Daniel Collins is my name.
Daniel, and where do you live?
I live in New London. I'm not actually
Okay,
a part of this, but
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're glad you're here, so thank you. Yeah, yeah. We appreciate that compliment, so. Anyone else? All right. Well, with that then, we'll move right to adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you.
Lawson.
Aye.
Workman.
Aye.
Kyle.
All right.
Miller.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.